gentlemen, and here is Coach Avalos back with another market update, sporting my new Under Armour hat. Hopefully you guys like it. What an easy day. I don't know if you guys noticed what happened, but I want to show you how easy this was and how easy it's going to be tomorrow. But tomorrow, the good part is that the news comes out before the market opens. So let me show you something right here. All right, so we have SPX. If you look at SPX, we take it on the 1 hour. Okay, I can put this on the half hour. It's going to give me the same resistance support. But if I take my measured move here, okay, like we teach in the courses, I can tell you how far this is going to fall. Okay, now what we did is we started scalping from this point all the way down to here, and we kept buying puts, and it was a fun day for us. Now, what's going to happen tomorrow? There's going to be two things. Okay, SPX is going to listen to the news and whack out, and then it's going to finish filling this gap here. Okay, now if you see, we do have a somewhat of a support here. Okay, let me paint that white. So that line there might end up being a support for SPX. And if it does, then instead of filling this gap here, oops, not that dot. Instead of filling this gap here, we will come back up and fill that gap up, and we will test this area that's been resistance for SPX. So easy day tomorrow. You guys just have to watch the lines and make sure that you are not entering unless you guys have the clearance. And I'm going to show you what the clearance is. Okay, now let's pretend this is the beginning of the day tomorrow. Okay, so just be very patient. Okay, and just wait about 10 to 30 minutes, and then you come over on your 5-minute chart and just draw you a box that's going to show you resistance and support. So if the stock falls into this area, then obviously I'm going to short it. If it decides to start filling the gap up here, then I am going to get long with SPX. It's that simple. You have to be patient, guys. Now, if you're swing trading this, then you already know you would have got into a position right where it broke that support, and you just hold it for about 1 to 9 days, depending on your MACD. And let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is my original chart on the 1 hour. So I come over here and I'm just going to turn on my MACD, and my MACD is flipping. Okay, so on the 1 hour, if I was swing trading this, as soon as this cross, I'm going to get into the trade. This is going to happen tomorrow. Whether they like it or not, is going to cross the 1 hour. Remember me. Okay, so what about the rest of the stocks? Well, let me show you. Let's start with Apple. Apple, same thing as SPX. As a matter of fact, what Apple does, SPX is following. Okay, it's driving it. So same thing here. Okay, if you take my course, you guys will learn how to do this. Very simple on Apple. Once we broke that support, then we jump into some short positions right in here with Apple. Okay, this is on the 1 hour. So if I come down here and I look at my MACD, it's doing the same thing. It's about to cross. But if you're a swing trader, you can take the 1 hour or the 30-minute. If you look at the 30-minute, okay, right in here is where you can enter that trade, which is what I did. Now I want to show you something else on the 30-minute. I like doing this just for learning purposes. Mark off where the MACD cross approximately, and then come over to your chart and see where that price action was at. So if you see Apple, it crossed right around 131.44, and then it went down to about 129.89, which if you guys play options, you guys know, hey, that's not bad. Okay, you can make some nice money on the way down as well. So what about Google? Google did the same thing. I tell you, when you guys play SPX or SPY, you're going to have a lot of stocks or a lot of tickers that are going to be doing the same thing. So whichever one is your favorite, you're going to end up with the same wedges, descending or ascending. Don't forget that. We come over to Microsoft, same thing, right? It's in a rising wedge, broke support, it's going down. It's got a gap to fill as well, either on the way down or on the way up. Don't forget that. And what about the stocks that are not following the SPX? So like Ulta, you guys know I've been scalping Ulta. So let me show you. There's a lot of stuff on here because I was just studying it. I don't know if it wants to go down or it still wants to go up. So I'm going to show you a few things. So if I come over to the 30-minute on Ulta, okay, I had a sell signal right in here, which tells me it's time to buy puts. But when I come over to the 1 hour, okay, and the 4 hour, it's starting to rise again. So what to do, right? So for me, I don't have a trade, so I'm going to wait. And that's one of the things I always preach. If you don't have the trade, do not get in, guys. Let me show you how you see this. I need confirmation in 3 areas, and this is what I cover in the courses, guys. So I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart because the 4-hour chart is the best for swinging if you're going to swing it for a few days. So one of the things I need is I need this trade to close one candle under this white line, which is the 9-day moving average. Okay. Then I need my MACD to cross. Okay. That's 2. And then the third one is I need this RSI to cross this little line here. If you guys can see my little thin line, that's a 50-day moving average for the RSI. If I have all 3 of those, then I'm going to go short also. If I don't have them, I'm not forcing the trade because I've been there. And if you've been there, in my courses, I cover how you guys can be more patient and prevent this. It's so easy. Just wait. There's a way to set this up so that you don't even have to wait. You get an alert, and then your platform, whichever one you're using, if you're using like the one I'm using, Thinkorswim, you can have an order waiting to trigger without you even having to go in and place it with a stop loss and with a take profit order. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do that, guys, down below you're going to see the description for the actual video, and there's going to be a few links there, how to get to the website, which links are for the beginner course. I also have intermediate course, and I have a stock watch list if you guys want to sign up for it. All of them are 25% off. Okay, and reminder, please do me a favor, if you guys like this video and you appreciate the information I'm giving you, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe so you get alerted to the next video. All right, if you guys are not part of my daily swing list, I'm going to give you one right here in the video, so please don't tell my subscribers. So here it goes. Nvidia, okay, Nvidia already closed above the 9-day moving average on the 1-hour chart. Okay, that's 1. On the MACD, it already crossed the lines. That's 2. And on the RSI, okay, we had a crossover right in here. That's 3. So that's a good entry if you're a swing trader. Okay, so now the next thing you do, if you sign up for the courses, I have a video and I go in detail on how to work a swing. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to look at your 4-hour. Am I still climbing? Am I still growing? And you guys can see, let me move this out right in this section. Okay, this is the 4-hour, and then the new 4-hour candle is above the other one or the previous one, so that tells me it's going to keep going on. So in the video I describe to you guys and I show you in detail how to protect yourself, how to place a stop loss. If you don't know how to do this, then you're going to paper trade this. You're going to paper trade it 100 times until you get comfortable with all the tools, with all the indicators, with all the technical analysis. And it's super simple, guys. And I'm going to tell you how easy it is. If you own a smartphone, it's easier than working a smartphone, so you can't lose. So anyways, sign up for the course so you can get at least one swing like this a day, and maybe you'll make some profits. All right, I got to give you guys one more. So here we go. If you are a bear, okay, if you're a bear and you understand how to short the market, McDonald's on the 4-hour, look at what's happening. It's going down. So if you like to be bearish, guys, keep an eye on McDonald's the rest of the week. All right, another thing I don't want you guys to forget, guys. Okay, doesn't matter what happens tomorrow, keep an eye on the dollar. Okay, so I'm going to turn on an indicator here for you guys. So this is the dollar, and you see it went above the moving average, the 50-day exponential moving average. So I'm going to turn on an indicator because you can add other ticker symbols. So this white line here represents Apple. So you saw as the dollar started to climb today, okay, Apple started to go down. So keep an eye on the dollar. It helps you with entry. So if you see it going down, you'll understand, hey, everything's going to go up. If it goes up, okay, everything's going to go down, especially if it crosses the 50-day EMA. All right. One other indicator to look at. So PC SPX, which is the put to call ratio on SPX. If you're playing SPX or SPY, okay, you can see here, this blue line tells me when they're buying a lot of puts. So if a lot of puts are being purchased, at some point the market makers will drive the price up so they can kill all those puts. So today you saw we started going down, less puts, so that means they were buying more calls. So if they're buying more calls thinking the price is going up, the market makers were driving the price down. This orange line here is the price of SPX, and you can see it right over here. I have dual labels so that I can follow it during the day and I can understand my entries a little bit better. Again, if you guys want to learn how to do this, leave me a comment below. I have some free courses if you guys are not ready to purchase them, but I'm going to tell you right now, $99 for courses that I keep adding videos to is way cheaper than losing $2,500. And let me tell you, people lose that on a daily basis. So be very careful. All right. So I hope this update helps you guys. Remember, you have news at 8:30. Let it play out. Watch the lines. Use your indicators. You got two good ones. You got the dollar and then you got the PC SPX. Okay. Now, if you're doing SPY, you can go over to PCC. It's the same thing. Follow that indicator. It'll help you with entries and exit, guys. So until the next video, I hope you have a green day tomorrow.